Confidence comes from within, and there are so many ways to be more confident, and that is the topic for today. So let's get straight to the points. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about confidence. This channel is not only about hair, wigs, beauty, lifestyle, all those nice stuff. No, this channel is also about empowerment, giving advice. If it's possible now, because of the pandemic, I can't bring someone here and for us to discuss about things that we normally don't really talk about. I really love to talk about things that sometimes we are scared to talk about, so that all will also come at the right time. Everything is step by step, but today we are going to talk about confidence. Confidence comes from within. It is not something you have, it is something you create. All right, so what is confidence? I believe everyone has their own way of describing what confidence means to them. Confidence is not something that you have. Confidence is something that you yourself, you create. This is a very broad topic. I definitely cannot talk about everything in one video, but I was on my own personal development journey, and I am still on my personal development journey. I just decided that I have a vision, I have a goal, I always want to become better, but definitely there are some things that I need to work on, and one of the things were confidence. And I believe that being confident comes from within, and you create it yourself. Like, you can, it's not something that you were born with, it's not something that you can go somewhere and hey, are you selling confidence? Give me some confidence. No, confidence comes from within. The moment you start working on yourself, improving yourself, you become confident. So I'm just giving you a few, how should I say, a few points on how to become more confident. Right, so how can you become more confident, or how became more confident? Basically, before anything, before everything, before you start, actually, the first step is God. You need God. You need God. Yes, you need God. We all need God. Because it is the best foundation. Whatever you do, if God is not involved, I'm not just saying it just because everyone is saying it. No, I have tried it myself. So sharing is caring. I'm telling you, try it and thank me later. Because whatever you do, if God is involved, the results, hey, the results are on a different level. So even with God, like, God gives us God has given us so many promises. God is there. He will never fail. God will never fail you. Your friend can fail you. You actually can fail someone. God is always with you. And because you have this assurance, you are confident. You are not scared. We are human. Definitely some things may come your way where you are like, God, you better do something, because I can't. But with God, everything is possible. It is true. With God, everything is possible. I can testify. You being confident does not mean that you are perfect. Don't get it twisted. If you are confident, it does not mean that you are perfect. Okay, so if you want to be more confident, you need to be willing to change. You cannot stay as you are, because how would it then happen? It's not possible. You need to be willing to change, And that is the reason why sometimes You have friends or people coming to you and saying, girl, you have changed. You have changed. Of course, the more you are working on yourself, you also get to know who you are, you know. And the more you know who you are, you become confident. You cannot stay the same. It's not possible. If you decide to stay the same way or do the same things the same way you were doing it, then definitely you will not see any change. You have to be willing to change. Confidence is not only about, you know, looking nice. It is part of it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest right here. It is part of it. I mean, everyone is different. Everyone is different. For me, dressing up nice, you know, doing things that make me happy, I feel confident. But it does not mean that you need to do the same thing that I'm doing, baby girl. No, but what I'm trying to say is you just need to be willing to change. Follow your road, you know. Follow your journey. Everyone's journey is different. Do not compare yourself to someone else. We all need to know that we are here for a purpose. God brought us here for a purpose. And that is also another point. For me, dressing up nice, you know, taking good care of myself, having my me time. You know, sometimes you just don't want to talk with everyone. I don't know, but for me, sometimes I just want to be in my corner, you know, having meeting with my own self. You know, that is also very important. You really need to take time and talk to yourself. You need to be honest with yourself. You know, sometimes it's hard, but be honest with yourself. Don't only talk about the good stuff. Also talk about things that you have done that you are not proud of. You have to do that. You need to have that conversation with yourself. I call it my personal SWOT analysis. So I will check, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are my opportunities? And what are my threats? Because at the same time, you are being honest with yourself. Just write down what kind of mistakes you have made. Write down what are the things you are proud of. Basically, what I'm saying is you need to have a conversation with yourself. You need to check, girl, you really need to change some things, you know. Work on your ego. You need to work on your anger. You get so angry fast. You need to work, like, you know, have conversations with yourself. I do that a lot and it helps me. It has helped me. And I will always do it because we are not perfect. We will make mistakes. But it does not mean that you make the mistakes and then you say, yeah, I'm human, you know, we all make mistakes. No. You make the mistake, then you check what went right, what went wrong, and then you figure out how to make it better. Our life is in our own hands. You're not perfect. You can't be perfect, but try to always become better. Always try to become better. Always have conversations with yourself. And the best thing you can also do, I have already said it, to have conversations with God. I have learned that the way we communicate with our friends or family members or our parents or your partner, you know, that is the same way you can communicate with God. Hey God, what's up, man? No, not like that, but you can have a proper, deep conversation with God. You tell God everything that you are going through. You tell God, you ask for forgiveness. you know. Ask for forgiveness and he will forgive you. And it does not mean that just because God will always forgive us that we always continue with our mistakes and always come back and ask for forgiveness, you know. Just try to improve yourself, you know. Make this year your personal development year. Like all these material stuffs and everything, that is extra. But the moment you start working on yourself first, you know, everything will come. Like it will come, everything will come. But you need to have the proper foundation. If you want to build a house, you need a proper foundation. You cannot just build a house, you know. If the foundation is not right, when it gets windy, like everything will break. You know. So your foundation needs to be like you can't be perfect, but try to have a proper foundation, and it starts with you working on yourself, you know. At the same time, the more you work on yourself, you are trying to get to know yourself. You see that I don't like this, but I like this. Now I have a vision, so I can't be doing this. I need to stop doing this. If I want to do, this is my vision, then I need to stop doing this. But then what can I do to achieve my goals? Basically, I haven't written anything down. I'm just, you know, we are going with the flow right now. Let me know in the comment section below if you like these kind of conversations. And also, if you have any specific topic you want me to talk about, we can do that. If you want me to invite people, like I have already mentioned that right now because of the pandemic, it's, you know, safety first. But at the right time, definitely, I'll definitely invite people so that we can talk about deep stuff, you know, things that sometimes we are scared to talk about. So let's continue. Next, you need to check your surroundings. You need to check your surroundings. Because if you are not with like-minded people, you will be stuck somewhere. And improving yourself is not only about material stuffs, you know. Start with a proper foundation. It's not about I need to be in a big mansion or I need to have this car, you know. All of these stuffs, it's extra. It is nice, it's good, but it's extra. But you shouldn't be focusing only on that, because the moment you focus only on that, you are going to the wrong direction. Start with a proper foundation so that you can build your house or your mansion or your castle, whatever. But start with a proper foundation, and it only starts with you. Even if you say you want to get married, or you are now open for a relationship, you cannot be entering the relationship or the marriage or the business with your baggage. No, you need to start with a clear mind, a positive mind, you know, a peaceful mind, you know, so that the relationship or whatever you want to do can also go into the right direction. But sometimes we enter into a relationship, for example, and we haven't healed from some things. But if you don't heal, how can you be confident? Because if you still need to heal, you can't be confident, you can't move forward, and you are causing a lot of problems. That is why I'm saying start with the proper foundation. The moment you are confident, you don't want to be, for me, I don't want to be with someone who is not confident. And I'm not saying that the person needs to be perfect, because there's no one that is perfect, you know. But you need to have some confidence. Confidence is attractive, or I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. For me, confidence is attractive. We are all a work in progress, but the opportunity is there to work on yourself. There are so many opportunities these days. You start with prayer. Definitely, everything you do, you have to let God be like the leader. The next point, I can't stress this enough. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset. Tony Robbins says, where your focus goes, energy flows. So you need a good mindset for everything. Your business, friendship, relationship, marriage, everything. You need a good mindset. If you're always thinking negative, like, where are you going with this kind of mindset? No. You need to work on your mindset. You need to have a good mindset, a positive mindset. Definitely. Even in business, you always have to plan. When you have a plan A, you also have to have a plan B. It is normal. But if you only focus on the negative, that is what will come to your way. That is what will come your way. Negative things will always come your way. You want that? If yes, then okay. But if not, start thinking positive. You need to change your mindset. I always say, positive people attract positive people. You attract who you are. So this should actually motivate you to become a better person, because you don't want your partner to be someone you don't like. You want your partner to be someone you like, you admire, you look up to, you can learn something from. So that is the same way you should think. You want to become better for yourself first. You want to become better for yourself first. And then you want to become better for your friends, for your family, and for your partner, for your husband. You want to have this proper foundation so that you can build an empire together and be there for your children, so that your children can also look up to you and be proud of you. You know, it's a nice thing. It's a nice feeling. Our parents can testify when we talk nice about our parents, and we also say, oh, I wish I will have a partner like you in the future. You know, it is something that is nice. I believe we need to have more conversations with our parents. Some things that they do it for a reason. They have been through some things that we might never understand, because maybe we have never been through the same thing that they have been through. But the moment you decide to have more conversations with your parents, you know, you get a better relationship, and also you get a stronger bond. At the same time, you learn a lot from them. It is best to surround yourself not only with like-minded people, but also with elderly people, because people who have been through a lot can definitely give you advice. People who are older than you can tell you about your mistakes, and you learn from their mistakes, and you try to prevent those mistakes. You know, there are some things, we have so many opportunities. That's what I'm saying. There are so many ways to become more confident. It's not only about dressing nice, looking nice, you know, even what you watch, you know, or what you listen to. You need to feed your mind with the right things, so you can build that positive mindset. You know, there are so many things. You read the right books, you listen to the right audio books, or you just watch things that will make you happy, will bring improvement to your life. We all go through stuff. Everyone has their bad days. You don't get food from social media. It is not everything that you see that is really happening. You know, no one will come out there and share what they are going through with you, unless they are close to you, or unless they decide to come and share it with you. When you know who you are, you know where you are going to, so you have a vision, you know which direction you need to follow, so you will not be comparing yourself to someone. You only see the nice stuff. You will never see what is going on behind the scenes. I will not come here and be telling you what is happening behind the scenes. No one will do that. You only hear it unless something happens, and then people maybe decide to come out and talk about things that were happening. focus on yourself. Focus on yourself first. But this does not mean that you should not be there for your loved ones. You know, we have to help each other. We need to be there for each other. Self-love is also very important, because the more you work on yourself, you will get to know who you are. Then you also love who you are, or who you are becoming. You are not in competition with anyone, because everyone's journey is different. That's your journey. You need to accept it. But don't compare yourself with anyone. It is easy said than done, but try. That is the reason why I'm saying work on yourself. If you know who you are, you will know what your passion is. You know what you like. You know what your talent is. You would just know what your direction. You know where you are going. And you know that this is your journey, and everyone's journey is different. You make your life so much easier. We think about so many things that are so unnecessary. Don't let the negative stuffs be way bigger than the positive ones. Talk to yourself in a good way. Girl, you look good today. You can do this. Talk well. You also need to invest in yourself. For you to become better, you need wisdom. You need knowledge. Read books. Or do things that will improve your skills. If you have a specific skill, always try to perfect it. Always try to improve yourself. Practice makes perfect. Education, you need to study. We live in a world where you can learn so many things by yourself also. We have so many opportunities. You can learn so many things also by yourself. If you put in the work, the results will come at the right time. Also, timing is very important. Don't rush. Why? Don't rush. Everything is step by step. Don't rush. That is why I was saying, don't compare your journey with someone else's journey, because you can never be that person. You can never be me, and I can never be you. So what's the point? Don't rush. Okay? Self-care is very important. Self-care is so important. I have so many things that I like doing, and they make me happy. And automatically, I feel confident. I feel good. You need to find out what makes you happy. What do you like doing? And it's not always about doing things with friends. Sometimes take time for yourself. You can go to the spa by yourself sometimes. You don't even need to go out and spend any money. Take time for yourself. Like, self-improvement is not only about the physical stuffs, you know. It's not every trend that you need to follow. It's not every trend that you need to follow. Do what makes you happy. That is why that is the reason why I said confidence starts from within. And how can you be happy? It starts from within. You need to work on yourself first. Take care of yourself, you know. And it does not mean that you are selfish. You're just taking care of yourself. We all go through bad days. But it also depends on what you will do. It's not everything that you can do by yourself. Definitely you need help. You need help from someone. And it does not mean that you are not confident. Asking for help does not mean that you are not confident. We just need to be honest with ourselves sometimes. We just need to be open. And we just need to accept that we are not perfect, but we can improve ourselves. And no one is like you. If you are doing something, you start from somewhere. You know, everything is step by step. Start with what you have. And always talk good to yourself. Empower yourself. Motivate yourself. There will be a time where no one will be there for you. You have to be there for yourself. You have to start to learn to work on yourself, to become more confident in yourself, so that you will not be depending on other people. The first person to believe in you is who? It is you. Alright? Never stop trying. Never stop trying. Don't give up. But don't repeat your mistakes. All right, everyone, I hope this was helpful and you are now on your own personal development journey. Please don't forget to share your tips. If you have any tips on how to become more confident, share it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, let me know in the comments below if you like these kinds of videos. Definitely, I will do more. I have so many things that I would like to talk about and share. So yeah, and also don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Have a nice day. Stay blessed.